it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new episode of the Ferencváros Road to Glory career mode, where we will try to conquer English and European football. But the first aim, of course, is to stay up in the Premier League and maybe try to qualify for European competition. Our first game in this episode is against Tottenham, and they have Jimenez up front instead of Harry Kane. We are going with our best possible lineup. This Tottenham stadium is absolutely glorious. And guys, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy this series, and I will upload every 2 days, and I will also try to get through the seasons as quick as possible so you guys can have all the enjoyment that we had, because honestly this is one of my favorite career modes. Tottenham had the first chance and then Ndombele goes through, but Gulacsi once again saves us. Gulacsi has been amazing for us. Then Uzuni passes it to Gavrich, but he blasts it straight into the defender. Maybe that wasn't the best decision. But then Raul Jimenez shows me why he's starting ahead of Harry Kane. That was a clinical finish. Raul Jimenez was signed by Tottenham. I still think they have Harry Kane, but for some weird reason he's on the bench. What a finish by Jimenez. Gulacsi could only palm it into the roof of the net, and it was coming, to be honest. We only had one chance, Tottenham had like 4. And then Gavrich with a long shot, but it wasn't accurate. Tottenham kept coming. Huminson with the stepovers, and then he shaves the crossbar. Absolutely incredible. And then Blažić passes it to Gulacsi. Oh my goodness, we almost gave away an absolute calamitous goal, but Tottenham kept on attacking. Now they have Harry Kane, and he had an absolutely incredible, powerful shot. And then Harry Kane with another header, but Gulacsi saves it. If it wasn't for Gulacsi, honestly, we would be 3 or 4-0 down. He has been absolutely out of this world. This is why we signed the world-class goalkeeper. But honestly, like, we had like 2 chances, Tottenham had 8. How is this game still only 1-0? Yeah, Gulacsi. Once again, I mean, this was a man of the match performance by Peter Gulacsi, our first choice goalkeeper. Tottenham, please give us some mercy. Gulacsi again. That was like the 10th chance by Tottenham. So in the end we lose the game 1-0, but this feels like such a favorable scoreline to us. 7-0 was the shot on target metric to Tottenham. 7-0. So we can't really complain about losing this game. We slipped down to 8th place, and we still are in within touching distance of European football. At the moment I'm aiming for 5th or 6th place, and let's see if we can get that. And we have some winnable games coming up, but Wolves, Aston Villa, Leeds United, Leicester are not easy fixtures, and after that we will have some big guns as well. So here are the fixtures until the end of the season. Post the screen at any time if you want. And our next game is really important. After a defeat you need to bounce back, and we are playing our best possible lineup against Wolves, because we need to pick up points if we are to have any dreams of playing European football. And Zakariasen gets the ball, he turns, he finds Tokmak, the mini Ronaldinho, skill move, past the defender, what a goal! Oh, I timed that perfectly. Tokmak ball roll past the defender, and then he does a somersault celebration. That little burst of pace was brilliant after his skill move. Only his 2nd goal, but I'm telling you, this guy is a bowler in this career mode. And Campagna with a big chance missed. Tokmak was cooking something, and Zakariasen had a shot, but Sarkic, the Wolves goalkeeper, makes a superhuman save. Vingo, the right back, has the ball. He passes it to Laiduni after some nice touches. And then Mai finds Tokmak, who is really confident after his goal. He passes it to Mai, and he's wide open. The defender fails to mark Mai, and Mai punishes the defender for his lack of marking, and then he throws the Wolves fans. I mean, look at the defender. Mai just leaves him for dead, and that is brilliant. Great finish by our first choice striker. Oh, Vingo with a slide tackle. That was dirty, but the referee waves play on. And then Podence gets tackled by Salah. It's a soft penalty. penalty, but some referees will give that. Do you think that was a penalty? I'm not sure. I mean, Podence got touched, but Gulacsi saves the penalty. This keeper is absolutely incredible. But Wolves, after that penalty miss, they were really determined to at least get the goal back. And then Matches with brilliant footwork. But Gulacsi once again saves it. How many saves did Gulacsi have in the past 2 games alone? It must be in double digits. Brilliant victory. Tokmak with a goal and an assist was the man of the match, the best player on the pitch. Here are the latest results, and we are clinging to Liverpool's coattails. Only 2 points off 5th place, only 5 points off the top 4, but it's really congested at the moment. And we are already in game week 17, and Aston Villa with the opening chance, Gulacsi makes a save, and then Milik to Tyrone Mings, and he hits the post. We got lucky that we didn't concede here. It took us 10 minutes to get going. Mai gets the ball, brilliant shot, and then Tokma, who has scored 1 goal before the previous game all season in the Premier League. Now he has 2 in 2. I told you guys that this guy will be a player to watch. Brilliant awareness, and then Gulacsi, that's an easy piece of cake save for Gulacsi, but Aston Villa kept coming. Milik, the former Napoli and Marseille striker, now plays for Aston Villa, and then Govric loses the ball and he gets injured in the process. Govric has been one of our best attacking midfielders. Beshe, oh, don't do this. Oh my goodness, why are we risking playing it out from the back? That was horrendous. Mai's pass gets, I think, deflected back to him. Zubkov's shot is in, but it's offside. You can see it in normal time as well that it was offside. So this was still 1-0 to us, and Oli Watkins tries to chip Gulacsi, but Gulacsi makes an incredible double save. Honestly, it's only because of Gulacsi that we are in the lead at the moment, and Uzuni couldn't get past Martinez. That was a big save as well, and the game is still 1-0, and that's always a dangerous scoreline. Oli Watkins tries his luck from range, but then Gulacsi, what on earth? What happened there? Oh, that is so cruel. Gulacsi, who has been an absolutely incredible man of the match for the past 2 games in a row, makes a howler. I'm sure my friend wanted to pass it to the fullback, but he probably didn't press the pass button enough. Gulacsi gifts Aston Villa an equalizer, but on the balance of play, Aston Villa, it deserved to win this, never mind draw. I mean, they had 9 shots on target, we only had 3, but this was such a weird feeling. We got the draw, it felt like a defeat, and we should have lost. Govric is only out for 5 days, that's great. So we are in 7th place. That was 2 costly points dropped at the end, but if it wasn't for Gulacsi, we would have lost 3 games in a row, I'm pretty convinced. Our next game is another big test against Leeds United, but because this is in December, we have to rotate the team, so we are playing the second team, and this will be a huge test because Leeds at Elland Road is really always a tough game, and especially now that we are playing our second team. But this is a chance for the young players to showcase their talents, and Bolly, who is back from his long injury, now he is our second choice striker. Baturina is going out on loan in January, so after my Bolly will start in some games, and he is off to a really good start in this game. And then Schön, another backup winger, passes it back to Bolly, but what a save by the goalkeeper. We could have been in a big 2-0 lead, and then Bolly gets it. Brilliant turn, and then his shot is saved by the goalie, and the rebound can't be put in. So we started the game really well. Beshe with a fantastic sliding tackle, and then Besic, the defensive midfielder, races clear. He has options next to him, and then Santo puts it away. It's 2-0. Brilliant counter-attack, but it all came because our Beshe made a fantastic sliding challenge, and then we keep the pressure on. We need to win this game. Schön race is clear, the defender clears, tackles him, but it falls to Bolly. That's such a lucky goal just before half-time. We really didn't expect to be 3-0 up at half-time, but it was, as you can see, some lucky breaks, and the ball fell to Bolly, and that's what a big good striker does. A predator in the box, Bolly is brilliant, and what a fantastic goal that would have been. Imagine if that goes in. Bolly chests it down, and then on the volley he shoots wide. Oh, brilliant ball roll by Schön. Zakaria sent to Bolly, and there is just one defender back to 3 Ferencváros players. I just don't understand what Leeds were doing defensively. Bolly gets a hat-trick. We haven't seen him for months because he has been out with a broken toe injury for 3 months, and then Greenwood goes through, but Nitsuli, our backup goalkeeper, with a brilliant save. So after Leeds were 4-0 up, they really started to wake up in this game, and they had 2 good chances. And then Kish, our backup winger, he's just faster and stronger than the defender. He ball rolls, and then Schön hits the post. Oh boy, I'm so disappointed because Schön really needed a goal. The Leeds stadium was almost empty. We had an incredible attacking performance, 10 shots, 6.9 xg, almost 7 xg, and Bolly was the man of the match with a hat-trick. Absolutely brilliant. Most of the big teams won, so we are hanging on the coattails of the big sides. At the moment we are in 7th place, 4 points off 5th place, which guarantees Europa League football. But you know, if some of the top 5 big teams win the FA Cup or the League Cup, then even 6th or 7th place could qualify us for European competition. And Tokmak, what a hit against Leicester City. This is another game against a mid-table, really strong side, and Uzuni makes a great run. Majic has it down, but Kasper Schmeichel with an amazing save. Leicester City, we already met them in season 1. We got a credible draw against them in the FA Cup, but in the replay they smashed us 2-0. So we had revenge on our mind, and we kept piling on the pressure. Lajduni almost scores, and then Uzuni goes through, but Schmeichel, another save. It was 4 incredible saves, and Tokmak, look at the pace of that guy. He finds Zubkov, and this time not even Schmeichel could do anything. Zubkov needed a goal. He hasn't been scoring in this season. Uzuni, the other winger in our first team, has scored a lot, but Zubkov, that's his first goal in 14 matches. That's really very disappointing, but we kept piling on the pressure. Lajduni to Zubkov, takes it down, and then he smashes it wide. This is what I'm talking about. Zubkov is just not a great finisher in front of goal, but to be honest, mainly our strikers are responsible for scoring goals, and it's always a bonus if a winger gets a goal. But Leicester really came back into the game in the second half. Barnes with an incredible run, and 2 shots go over the bar. Gulaci didn't have to make a save, but then Patson Daka gets a brilliant ball. I slide in, and then Daka checks it back to onto his left foot, but Gulaci makes a big save. But look at the amount of chances Leicester had. In the second half it was all Leicester. Can we hang on? They are still piling on the pressure, and Didi gets the ball. He floats it to the back post, and Daka misses a sitter. And then look at the clock, 94th minute, the referee doesn't blow the whistle. It looks like the ref is a Leicester fan. And Henderson has a shot. Jordan Henderson is playing for Leicester City. Now that even shocked me. I didn't remember Liverpool selling Henderson to Leicester. To be honest, Leicester were the better team in the second half, and again it was because of Gulaci and the Leicester's bad finishing that they didn't equalize. So this is a very lucky 3 points against a very good Leicester City side, and we are on an amazing winning run now. And we move up to 6th place. Everton are still 4 points ahead of us. This is at the exact halfway stage of the season. We are doing much better than I expected. I expected to be around 10-11th place at this stage of the season. Tokmak has 5 assists, brilliant, and Mitsuri had kept 5 clean sheets, Gulaci kept 4. So we are keeping a lot of clean sheets in this Premier League season. We play Manchester United on December the 28th, and as you could see, we had to rotate some of the first team players because a lot of our players were very tired, but this will be a true test. We are up against Cristiano Ronaldo at Old Trafford. Bring it on.
The man of the moment. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that.
Here we go, Man United, let's go. This is another big test. We already lost to them once. We need really an improved performance. The Ronaldo tifo is out. That looks brilliant. So Ronaldo takes the ball down, 24th minute, and I tackle Ronaldo with Zacharias, and he gets injured. That's the perfect start, and Ronaldo had to get subbed off. He couldn't continue. He soldiered on at the end until the end of the first half, but Cavani came on, and I tried to, my best to stop Ronaldo, and we actually did. So at halftime it was 0-0. We actually did have a chance, but Man United didn't create a lot either. Zacharias passes it to Bolly, and Bolly had the chance of his life to score an unlikely opener against Man United at Old Trafford, but Bolly fluffs his lines, and Julie, we got punished for that. Cavani, who came on for the injured Ronaldo, makes it 1-0 Man United. Football can be so harsh, so cruel. Bolly had the chance to make it 1-0 Ferencváros. Instead, it's 1-0 Man United. That is an amazing finish by Cavani. And Man United weren't done yet. They wanted to score another, and Cavani shoots over the bar. But we woke up 78th minute. We had nothing to lose anymore. So let's attack Man United. Zachariasen. His first pass doesn't work, but then his shot is awful. Zachariasen tried to score from range, and Graguera passes it to Bruno Fernandes, but Gulaci once again, and we lose to Man United once again 1-0, but this time I think we were much closer to actually getting something from Man United, because Bolly had the chance of his life to score. Man United fully deserved the win. They had 11 shots, 4.4 xG. We didn't have a shot on target. We need to improve against the big teams. We only got 1 point against Liverpool, and we lost every single other game against the big team, and now we are 5 points behind Everton, and Chelsea are now above us, Tottenham are below us, so we need to watch out. If we drop too many points, then we might lose the European place. And Southampton, after Adam Hložek, the Czech striker who in real life went to Leverkusen, does a brilliant skill move, then a Southampton striker ruthlessly buries it into the far corner, and Lundu, or whatever his name is, that's his first goal of the season. We had to rotate the team because this came in the incredible December fixture mayhem, and we don't really have a great squad of players, and Southampton score again! It's the same guy who only played 4 games all season. In his 5th game, he scores 2 goals in the first half, and Southampton kept piling on the pressure. Nizzoli with an amazing save. So after losing to Man United, we could have 2 losses in a row if we are not careful, but Gavric passes it to Kish, and this is our first opportunity of the game. 38th minute, Kish finds Bolly wide open in the middle. The Southampton defender went beyond the goalkeeper. That was an incredibly bad defending. Look at the Southampton defender. He's beyond the goalkeeper. Did that goalkeeper have a helmet on? So in the second half, Bolly races clear. The defense doesn't cover themselves in glory, and Bolly completes the comeback. It's 2-2. We are back in the game. Back level, absolutely incredible strike by Bolly, and then Long had to clear it, and what a strike on the volley by the Southampton player. And Southampton were the better team in this game, we can't really lie. Tokmak from a Southampton corner, Bolly goes past the defender. Bolly is not the fastest, but he can go all the way here. Can he score? Yes! What a comeback! down. Bolly scores a brace and we are 3-2 up, and it's all because of Znitsuli making incredible saves and Southampton being very wasteful with their defending. Bolly gets another goal. It's a hat-trick for Bolly after a Tokmak assist. Tokmak is the king of assists, and Bolly gets 2 hat-tricks in this episode. What a backup striker we have. I told you guys in season 1, this guy is our best finisher. He has 80 finishing, and he in front of goal, he is just deadly. Bolly passes it back to Tokmak, and that is an incredibly bad goalkeeping error. Southampton completely collapsed in the second half. They were 2-0 up and cruising. I had chances to make it 3 or 4. They missed those chances, and then in the second half we came roaring back. And Bolly had 4 goals in 5 attempts. And I don't know how we won this game by 5 goals to 2, because we actually had the same amount of shots as Southampton. The Southampton goalkeeper was just horrendous with the helmet, and Ludlu scoring 2 goals, being a 65 rated striker, and Adam Ślązek is a brilliant 79 rated talent from the Czech Republic. And we are now in 7th place, but pretty close to the European places. Everton dropped points, so we are only 3 points off the top 5, which is brilliant at this stage of the season. And we start our FA Cup adventure. We thankfully had a good break after that incredible December fixture mayhem, and now we can play our best possible lineup. The FA Cup is an important competition for us because we want to have a cup run. Mai gets up the ball from Tokmak, who is the king of assists, and Mai is the king of goals. He's back in the starting lineup and back with a bang. Brilliant finish by Mai after a great assist from Tokmak into the top corner. Fantastic. But Norwich had a chance, 36 minutes. Siolis to Aida, but it's straight at Gulaci, and thankfully he saves it. Tokmak passes it to Mai, and Tokmak makes a run, but Mai rolls the defender, passes it back to Tokmak, back to Mai. What a fantastic piece of play! But Mai smacks the crossbar, and then Tokmak gets the ball. He was loving life in this game, but his long-range strike was saved by the goalkeeper. But Norwich failed to clear the ball properly, and Zubkov, bang! Finally we get our second goal, and Zubkov, boy did he need a goal. He scored 1 Premier League goal all season, and now he's off the mark in the FA Cup as well. A brilliant finish by Zubkov. Uzuni, on the other hand, has been scoring brilliant goals, and Zubkov gets another chance, but he hits the post. Zubkov hasn't been lucky in front of goal, but we win this FA Cup game. We march on to the next round. We deservedly won the game. Norwich didn't really have a lot of chances. And here are the results. Chelsea beat Tottenham in the London derby, Everton are through as well, and Man United are through, and Liverpool are through. Let's hope we can avoid most of the big teams. Mai sprained his knee. That is devastating. So just after Bolly came back from a 3-month injury, Mai is out for 4 weeks, and Fiola, who has been a free agent signing in season 1, he helped us get promoted, but now he's 32 years old. He's not really good enough, so we accept a 1.1 million transfer offer for him, and we have some really cool games coming up. Leicester City away will be a big test, and after this Leicester game we play Chelsea away as well, so this is very important. Leicester can really kick themselves that they couldn't get a point against us, because I think they were probably the better team. And Zubkov, who has scored 1 goal all season before the FA Cup game against Norwich, now he gets 2 goals in 2 games. Sometimes there are these random occurrences that a player waits months for a goal and then he scores 2 in 2. So that is a fantastic finish. Why can't Zubkov do this more often? He has 2 goals now in 16 matches. And Zubkov gets the ball again, and he was now playing with full confidence. He goes to the byline, he turns the defender with a brilliant skill move, and then Gavrich's shot is blocked. Imagine if that goes in. That skill turn by Zubkov was quite brilliant, and Sumari had a shot in the second half. Gulaci saved it, and then Gavric passes it to Boli, but his Boli's chance went begging, but Lonkar had a try from a long shot and that sailed wide. Lonkar is a defensive midfielder. Santo with the pass of the episode passes it to Tokmak, but he overruns the ball, but no, he doesn't. I thought Schmeichel would gather the ball, but in the last second Tokmak could get his pass away and Gavric had the easiest goal of his life. He scores into the empty net and then he celebrates like he scored a 35-yard screamer. And Madison with brilliant skills passes it to Fernando, who does some really nice, oh my goodness, really nice shimmy by Fernando. But then Gulacsi, we can't really complain. Gulacsi has been amazing. Fernando is a defensive midfielder, but at the near post, Gulacsi lets one in. And this game just got a lot more nervous, especially because we lose the ball in our own half and we only have one defender back, Salai. But Pryatt fluffs his line, the Leicester midfielder didn't keep his cool, he probably should have passed the ball. But we still had time for one more attack. Tokmak gets the ball from Gavric and then he goes in, Gavric gets the ball, but Schmeichel saves it. And that's how the game finished. We held on for a 2-1 win. It was really nervy in the end, but probably we deserved it. We had 4.4 XG, 9 shots, but only 3 on target. We need to work on our finishing a little bit, and Zubkov was the man of the match. I'm so happy that Zubkov is now scoring again. And we kept Leicester out. They played Fernando as a striker in the end? Now that's weird, I think he's a defensive midfielder. So we are in 7th place, but only 1 point behind Everton and Chelsea. The table is so tight, so close. And thanks to our amazing goalkeeper Gulacsi, we are keeping a lot of these big chances out. I think if it wasn't for Gulacsi, we would be down in the bottom half of the table. He has been the signing of the series so far. And Tokmak is leading the assist chart in the Premier League, but Boli also is on the goal scoring chart, and Nizzoli and Gulacsi has 5 clean sheets each. Thanks for watching this episode of the Road to Glory Career Mode with Ferencváros. The next episode is going to be a banger with games against Chelsea and FA Cup games, and really looking forward to that as well. Thanks for watching, see you later, have a nice day, goodbye!